Hello and welcome into Becoming Influential, the show where we peel back the filter and dive in to meet some of the amazing content creators and social media influencers that are out there today. I'm so happy to welcome in Fabfoodieinthecity, otherwise known as Arielle Hart. Arielle, we're so happy to have you on here virtually. How are you doing? And tell us a little bit about your page.
Yes, happy to be here. Thank you for having me. So I am Arielle, Instagram, as you said, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, everything. Fab Foodie in the City. I am a DMV based influencer and content creator, just going around trying restaurants, traveling, helping entrepreneurs, helping minority businesses just get the views and engagement that they deserve.
When was that moment that you decided that you wanted to make Fabfoodie in the city?
It actually started with Yelp. I started on Yelp as just doing checking in different places, and no one knows this. A lot of people don't know this. So when you log into Yelp and you take so many pictures, you can actually request to be Yelp Elite, and then you can go to different events that Yelp creates throughout your city, right? So through those different events, I said, well, I can actually take this up a notch and go out on my own, not only through Yelp, but go out on my own and assist businesses with engagement and increasing their views and customers, and that's what I did.
Wow. Well, first of all, thank you because I am an avid Yelp user. So as soon as you said
Oh,
Yelp, I said, Hold on, Yelp.
sign
What?
up, sign up to
What?
be Yelp Elite, and you will, get invited in, and you can go to different events in your city that are super fun. You get to meet some of my best friends to this day have come from Yelp Elite.
Well, see, my problem is I am not reviewing. I am reading your reviews. So I'm so bad. I always tell myself, I'm like, I'm so bad where I will scour Yelp to find places to eat, what food I should order when I get to that place to eat.
Yeah.
But then I do not turn around and leave reviews. I'm really, really bad about that. So I need to do the other part of Yelp and
Yeah,
leave reviews to help other people like me who want to know what to eat and where to go. But that is
exactly.
incredible. I just love hearing how people started on their content creator journey because literally everyone's different. Some people it's a passion project. Some people like you, it's coming from
Hmm.
Yelp. That is incredible. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So how
Yeah.
did you land on the name Fab Foodie in the City?
My mom always calls me fabulous because I overdress everywhere I go. To the grocery store, to the beauty supply store, anywhere I go. And that's just because you never know who you'll meet, right?
Hmm.
So why not put on your best face and be outside and brunching and dining and doing all the things that you want to do?
I love that. Like, I always want to know too, how'd you come up with your name? Because my name on Instagram is boring. It's just I'm Tamara Brown. That's it. Like Fab Foodie in the City, like it's so unique. It has just this nice little flavor to it, which is incredible. And I'm also curious too, like, okay, like you talked about you got started because of Yelp. You picked your name, shout out to your mom. But then how did you pick your niche for travel and bites?
Yes, because everywhere we go, no matter where we go, actually, we're going to get hungry sometime, unless we're like fasting or something, which is real. But no matter the location, so we could be in Jamaica, we could be in Aruba, we can be in Maryland, we can be in Virginia or DC. Um, you will get hungry and you'll wonder, where should I go and what is the to go place right now? And I'm here to help you with that.
At what point in this journey, because you started from Yelp and then moved over to social media platforms, you said Instagram, TikTok, and what else are you on?
Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube.
She's everywhere. She's everywhere. So we have multiple places to find your content. At
Yes.
what point in this journey, when you moved over to these social media platforms, did you feel like you finally found your voice?
I finally found my voice more so helping minority owned businesses within my neighborhoods. For example, there is a bakery in Bryans Road, Maryland, called the Honey Bun Cake Factory. And the Honey Bun Cake Factory not only makes cakes, but on Thursday and Fridays, they have low country dinners. And they've reached out to me to ask me if I could promote their low country dinners as well as their cakes. And they had an okay amount of customers, but after that video hit on YouTube, on Instagram and TikTok, they are now like cakes off the shelf, low country dinners off the shelf, and I'm just elated for them.
I love that. I love
Yeah, and
that.
now they also have their own cake mix too. So shout out to them.
shout out to you because you put them on the map. And so
I try.
I'm curious, is it, more situations like that where companies and businesses are reaching out to you that drives the content that you make? Or is it a little bit of both of, people reaching out and then also you doing your research and going out to try places?
So it's a little bit of both. I'll take into account some people who reach out to me, but then also I just go out myself. I don't just stay in the house and wait for people to message me. I'm like, I want to go to this place. Why not spend my own hard-earned dollar on their experience as well?
And when you do spend your hard-earned dollar when you're going out and doing, food reviews and stuff, I guess what are you looking for on the menu that you decide to order to then create content over?
And you know what? That's a great question because some people usually go to like, what's the greatest thing? Like it has flames and smoke and all the drama, right? Sometimes that is good. That is very good to get like a dramatic flair. But also, what is the usual person going to order? Right? For me, I love a whole snapper. I don't know anyone who does not love a whole snapper. So if there's a whole snapper on the menu, I'm going to order it every time. And then in terms of cocktails and also mocktails, because not everyone drinks, and we have to keep that in mind as well. And also, you can't forget about the atmosphere as well, right? So people get into this whole like, if there's a grass wall, the food is probably not good. I don't believe in that, and I'm still gonna go and try. It's not all about aesthetic. If the aesthetics are there and also the delicious food is there too, then why not share that information with
The
the
grass wall just took me out.
It's real.
I will say that sometimes you are drawn to a specific restaurant or something because, okay, this is going to be great for Instagram. Like, it's going to have the grass wall with the neon light on the wall, or like, the lights are dim, so it's a cute ambiance. That is hysterical. But when you can find both,
You
that
can
is
find
elite.
both.
That is
It's
elite.
elite. But
That
also when you can find like neighborhood gyms that aren't on the map already and don't have those grass walls or like dramatic old fashioned drinks.
you need that.
That's amazing too. Yeah.
You need that. And so we talked a little bit about food and how you uh, create content in regards to restaurants, whether it's small business owners reaching out or you doing your research. Where does the travel come into the mix?
So the travel comes into the mix because I just love to travel, and grass does not grow under my feet ever. So this year alone, I've been to Aruba, Dominican Republic. I went to Florida, and I went to three other places that I cannot think of. And some of those were also collabs. Like when I was in Dominican Republic, I had a few collabs,
I love
and
that.
that was interesting too. So I want more travel collabs. Granted, I love like the foodie DMV scene. However, like I'm outside and I'm trying to be on flights and also show my community that they can be on flights too, because it's not all like costly. You
Hmm.
can go to these destinations with a budget.
So is your goal to be kind of on the travel side? Is your goal to hopefully be like a travel guide for people? Like, okay, like if you go to Aruba, here's some places that you can eat. Or if you go to Aruba, stay here at this hotel or this resort.
hmm So I truly, truly want to get into the lifestyle because if you think about it, food, traveling, clothing, everything that we live is within the lifestyle niche. So there is a merge that I'm trying to do right now. But yes, I do want to be a guide of sorts, and I just want to feel like your friend. I consider myself like in my bio is I'm your DMV bestie who loves flights and bites, and that's literally who I am. And people always say like I felt like I've known you for years, and we just met 5 minutes ago, and I'm just like that's just me, and I love that.
But I feel like you need that energy on an influencer's page because I feel like in order to influence people, you have to be able to relate to them. And
hmm
so, how do you feel like your page, Fab Foodie in the City, relates to the everyday person that might follow you?
Absolutely. So I relate just based off my storytelling abilities. I make you feel like you're actually there in the restaurant or wherever I am. I make you feel like you're there based on me video and talking to the owners, the staff, customers, showing you all around, not just like one section of a restaurant where I sat in a corner and recorded food and everybody else living their life. Like we're living our lives in this video and you're going to feel like you're in it as well.
I love that. I mean, for me, I feel like the people who I watch their video longer than 2 seconds is I feel like, hey, I'm at the restaurant with this person. Hey, I, just met this person, but I feel like I know so much about them. you want to be more of a human and less of a walking ad. So
Right.
thank
Right. I
you.
don't consider my followers or an audience. I'm like, hey family, because we're a family. Like, thank you for joining me along this journey. And I'm just like seriously thankful for having as many family members that I have right now.
Oh, that's incredible. And it's only going to continue to grow as you
I
as you
know.
travel and become our
Yeah.
travel bestie as well. So
Yeah.
I
Oh, I
love
went to Japan this year too. That's a place I went
how'd
to.
you forget that?
I don't know, but yeah, I went to Japan. I got some Japanese followers. It was very interesting, just like being in Japan and talking with new people, just walking down the street for my morning walks and my routine. And they were like, "Hi, why are you here?" And we were having a
I
conversation.
love that. Arielle, well, we got your origin story. When we come back, we're going to dive into more of your content just in terms of, what's worked best for you, best practices, things like that, because people want to be like you, Arielle, and that's what we're here for. This is Becoming Influential. We're learning about how you got to where you are today, but then also helping people too that maybe want to follow in your footsteps. So we'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to Becoming Influential. We have Arielle Hart here out of the DMV joining us. She's had an incredible story. I hope you are, if you're just tuning in now after the commercial, go back and watch the beginning because I don't want to spill how she got into it because she has such a unique story. But now we're getting into the real tea here. I need to know because I'm a person who is phone eats first.
Yes.
And so when I get to the restaurant, like when you get to the restaurant, what is your plan here for capturing content as far as like food? How do you make it look appetizing? How do you make me want to go to that restaurant that you're going to? Like, is it, the phone? Are you using a digital camera? Because I've seen some influencers doing that. What's your setup look like?
Yeah. So there's a bit of a mix. So sometimes I do have my phone, and then also I do have a camera, just based on what exactly I want. Oh, and also the lighting is important too.
Period.
The
So,
lighting is important. If you go out and it's the daytime and you're like in the sun, use your natural lighting. Do not use any forced lighting. However,
hmm,
at nighttime, you depending on the ambiance, you can use different settings on your light. In terms of making things look appetizing, angles, angles, angles. Also, remember to not just hold yourself in one spot.
mm,
Oftentimes, I'll look at videos and I'll be like, oh, it just seemed like they just sat at the table the whole time, right? That doesn't give us the full picture of the restaurant, how people are enjoying themselves, and also, did you enjoy yourself if you're only literally showing me clips of food?
thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Like, to me, it's like you really got to sell it, but naturally. Like, I don't need
Mm-hmm.
just like the top angle of your food. I need all angles. I need to
Oh,
see how much food is on your plate. I need to see
yeah,
you eating it. I need to see other people eating their food. Like, all aspects. Like, bring me into the restaurant. So I like that
exactly.
because I'm a
Exactly.
phonies per.
Also, show sometimes if you can show the outside of the restaurant too. Um, just because some people may drive, they're driving and they're just like, okay, I remember in her video it was next to a cleaners or it was next to a food lion. That also helps,
That's
and also
great.
shows the parking lot as well.
That's
The
great
park.
because you also need to know: do I need to Uber here? Like, am I going to
Hmm.
be able to find parking? Is it accessible? Is it going to be safe walking at night? Like,
Right.
those are all T's. See, the little things. This is why you have an actual like account, and I am just the viewer scrolling through Yelp because we are not the same, and
You
that's
know, I
okay.
want you to stop dimming your light because you could be doing it too. I know
But
you're already outside, you have those pictures, and you know what? Some people are making videos where some people are doing carousels or just one picture at a time. It is whatever you want to
I
do.
like that you bring this up. So, are you more of a carousel girly, or are you a little bit of both? Like some nights you'll make reels, some nights you'll make carousels. You might do, a little bit of both. What's your take on, I guess, like what type of content does better?
So the algorithm is so tricky nowadays and so different. Both carousels and reels are doing very well. I've had carousels get over 75,000 views, and I've had reels get over 75,000 views. It all depends on how you put everything together. It has to be visually appeasing to people. It literally just has to be visually appealing. And then also look what other people are doing. Look how their carousels are. Go on Canva. Canva can be your best friend in terms of content creation. Get some ideas.
You're absolutely right. And I was going to ask you that next, whether you use Canva or CapCut, or some people edit straight in the app, because I know in the app now, You could add text to your photos in Instagram, which is incredible, and TikTok too, obviously. I was just curious, what do you use that you found the most helpful? Because, always when you're on Instagram, you have every influencer telling you, use this, use that. But what do you use?
So I actually use CapCut. I use Canva. So when CapCut was about to be taken away from us, I was like, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to do?" Like, I have to learn a new system. But thank gosh it's still here. In terms of TikTok editing in the app, this is also a small plug. If you edit your videos in TikTok's app, you'll get more views, just automatically, because they want you to start editing things in their app. Then there's also a way where the TikTok can actually do the transitions and everything for you, based on
What?
the song. Yeah, based on the song you choose. So if you like what they produce for you, then go ahead and use it. In terms of Instagram editing app, I have not really dived into using that one as of yet. Yeah.
Is that edits?
Yes, it is called
Okay,
edits.
okay. I
Yeah.
haven't
I
used it
just
yet
feel like
either.
CapCut has more transitions and things that I can do. I can do an overlay. It just has more options for me that I like.
And so I also have another question too, because this is so when we talked about how you're making your content. Now let's get into captions, because I know everyone has gotten into Chat GPT now with helping to create captions, which I think is helpful. But I think sometimes it can sound a little bit robotic, if you're not adding your own voice to it, or at least changing it up a little bit. When
Right.
it comes to your captions and whether to add hashtags or how many hashtags or no hashtags, what's your formula?
So my formula for captions is be yourself. Again, I'm a storyteller, so that's exactly what I continue to do within my captions. However, with any caption, make sure, and also any real beginning is make sure you have a hook. So if you're unfamiliar with a hook is, that is the first couple of seconds or the first, let's say, 5 words within your caption and within your video. Why should somebody continue to watch? Right? So is this a hidden gem near you? Is this the newest rooftop bar in the city? Right? So there's different things. And then when you continue to talk in your caption, you can advise, like we talk about the parking, we talk about the ambiance, we talk about how your meals tasted and all the information that you want to include in there. You can throw all that in Chat GPT if you'd like
Mm-hmm.
and ask it to, like summarize in an engaging and trending way. However, please also make sure it sounds like you, because nothing is worse than reading a robotic caption.
Period. Period. And do you do visual hooks too? Like, you'll see people that'll like sit down and start talking, or they'll be like walking and talking, opening a drink. Like,
Yes.
have you used those, and do you find them helpful?
Yes. So I do find them helpful. However, if you aren't as tech savvy and don't know how to do all of those just yet, number one, YouTube University can teach you everything.
Period.
Also, again, just you yourself and your words. You do not always need fancy overlays and things of that nature to capture an audience.
Oh,
Authenticity will always win.
you heard it from Arielle. Authenticity is key. She has given us so much valuable information so far, but now it's time to have a little bit of fun. After the break, we're gonna play a little game. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Becoming Influential. Arielle Hart has been spilling the tea, not only on how she got her start, but also some tips to help us out if we're also trying to be creators. She's been incredible. If you're not already following her, if you see right there in her title, that's how you can find her on social media. Arielle, I didn't ask you though, is your account the same name on all platforms? I think this is your
So
Instagram.
yeah, so Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook, yes. However, my YouTube is Fabulous Bites and Flights, because remember, we're traveling and we're eating.
Period. Period.
I was actually thinking about changing my name to that on all platforms, but I don't know. That's a big decision to do.
It is. It is. But everyone follow her now so that even
Right?
if she does change it, you'll already be following her and
Yes.
you'll be prepped and ready to go, food and travel. And you won't regret it. You won't
No,
regret it.
you won't be bored.
And
You
not
won't.
and I feel like the DMV too is an area that like a lot of people, it's a big tourist city too. So even if you
Mhm.
don't live in the DMV, you might be traveling to the DMV one day, or maybe you're traveling to one of the cities that she's going to because
Yeah.
she's always
Maybe
outside.
maybe I'm coming to your city. You never
That
know.
too. That too. Or give her a reason to come to your city.
That's
Slide in her
true.
DMs, let her know that she should come to Nashville, New York City,
Okay.
Minnesota, whatever it is. You know,
Everywhere.
give her options. She's trying to be
Yeah.
outside, not inside.
Yeah. No. No.
So now I want to have a little fun, rapid fire here, because if you're all about food and you are all about travel, I feel like we should be able to play a game, and we have to have you think on your feet quickly.
All right.
So the first rapid fire, I'm actually going to have this be travel because we're trying to travel more, so we're going to start there first. So, luxury suite or boutique hotel?
Oh, luxury suite.
See, I thought you were gonna say boutique because I feel like I've been just sliding into boutique hotels lately because they're just so niche. They have like little small events for their hotel. They don't hold that many people. It's just like so quaint. But I'm curious why.
Yeah. I love a luxury hotel just because I like to be pampered. Um,
Period.
princess treatment only. So from like valet to you bring my bags to my door, the different food options on the late night menus, the events that they also have in their lobbies and all the things. Also, those luxury hotels are closer to like different things in the city that I may want to go to as well.
See, we're learning a lot. Sorry, I'm slowing this down. This is supposed to be rapid.
Sorry.
Window seat or aisle seat?
Definitely aisle. I have long legs.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked because for me, I always need the window seat because I like to sleep on the plane and I don't want you bumping into me. But I'm also short, so I understand. Next question. Do you like guided tours or do you like to wander aimlessly?
Ooh, a little bit of both. I'm going to say guided for the response though. Guided by someone who has lived there a long time. So when I went to Aruba, I went on a foodie tour. And the person who took us on that foodie tour lived there her entire life.
Wow.
And she was taking us through different towns and cities. And she was waving hi to like her neighbors. I love stuff like that. And then we stopped and talked and ate at all her favorite restaurants. So that was the best part.
See, I initially, when I wrote this, and I understand why you said guided tour now. That's a good one. I thought you were going to say wander because you like to discover new places and like,
I do that too. I do that too.
So I was like, she's going to pick wander.
Oh yeah. And so my mom hates this about me, but like we go on a trip every year for her birthday and she's like a resort girly. I am more so like, okay, we can be on the resort, but like let's leave this resort and go see what is behind these walls that like the regular people in the community does. And she hates that part.
You know, there's different types of travelers. Different types of and that's okay. I feel like me, I will stay on the resort and I don't need to explore. And then some people are like, let's go on every excursion. Let's go on 4-wheelers. Let's go zip line. And I'm like, I'm good. But that's fine. That's fine. I feel like I know what you're going to choose next. So do you like more like street food / mom and pop or the 5-star restaurants?
Oh, mom and pop for sure.
See,
I mean, five star is cool. However, like being fancy with your food every single day, I can't imagine it.
See, this is why you're.
I mean, I love escargot, but I also love lemon pepper wings. Like, hey,
we're not gonna talk about food anymore because it's gonna make me hungry. Carry on only, or do you check a bag every time?
Oh, this is a great question. I just became a carry on girly when I went to Florida, and I am addicted. So I had my suitcase, then I had like this what do you call those packing book bags? They had like 5 sections. And I had extra clothes and extra shoes. So now I'm even more like I'm gonna challenge myself even more.
I am not there yet. I need a check bag and 2 carry-ons. So we're not gonna talk about it. I'm an overpacker. Last one, because we're running out of time because we've had so much fun today. Last one. I was hoping we would get to a food one too, but we don't have time. Sorry. Ocean vacation or a mountain retreat?
I love both. What am I feeling right now? Mountain. I just love being outdoors in general. I'm an earth sign. I'm a Taurus. So being outdoors in general, yes, but I have been wanting to just get in a cabin, hot tub, be away.
I have had a lot of those pop up on
and
my
like
TikTok.
Scream in the woods. Like, have you ever felt the need to just like scream in the woods and just like release? What I want to do lately.
I have seen a lot of like really cute, aesthetically pleasing cabin in the wood like escapes that keep popping up on my TikTok of like they've been more like couple retreats, but I still feel like it could be good for like a girls trip or even just like a solo trip. They've looked really relaxing, like unplugging and just being in the woods. It's super pretty. Just being away. And I feel like that's good. But I feel like overall I'm more of an ocean like especially right about now in the DMV area,
Yeah.
Virginia, I need to be where it's 90 degrees. Like I need it. That's just me. That's
Yeah.
just me. But
I like that.
Arielle, thank you so much for your time. You've had some
Thank
fun. You've
you.
shared some knowledge. You've dropped some tea. I know for me personally, I will be relying on your recommendations for the DMV and beyond. And I hope everyone watching will do the same. So thank you so much.
Thank you all for having me.
Thank you guys. This has been another great episode of Becoming Influential. We'll have more content creators and social media influencers in our next couple of episodes. So continue to tune in. We'll have more amazing conversations on the way. See you next time.
Yeah.